This is Move the Big MTV. Today we have in the studio Hans Sporl, co-founder of GPXS. How do you move the big M?
By providing the excellence in services that we give to our customers and stay upfront with innovative services.
But how do we get this innovation out that reaches beyond the obvious? What are the opportunities right now?
The growth that we have seen over the years, and we will continue to see, looking at some of the Gartner reports, that looking at, the business that we do, which is really, as we call it, managed mobility services. The services aspect of that in the enterprise will continue to grow at 50% per year, for the next 3 to 5 years. Well, that's significant.
And can we look at the ICT industry to help us there?
If you look at the use of mobility, it is still very general, rather than, where can my company or my industry really take greater use of mobility. That's not explored as yet. I think that should and can be and should be explored even better. Yeah.
Is that something that's on your agenda?
Yes, for sure. We're looking at perfecting the services that we have into specific vertical channels.
What kind of industries would have an early preference?
Well, the early adopters here are always financial services, because they are the ones that are really, state of the art and very upfront.
Healthcare?
Yeah, I see a huge opportunity in healthcare.
Ecosystem 2.0 tries to answer the question: how do we deal with the complexity of different business models, different pricing schemes on one hand, and also who's the boss? Is there a kind of leadership, directorship? How do you organize that?
I would say I'm a difficulty at answering this at this moment in time. The only thing that I can say is that I certainly believe and strongly believe there is going to be more collaboration than ever before.
Now I'm making you the CEO of Ecosystem 2.0. What's the first thing you're going to do tomorrow?
I would draft a master plan.
Okay, one day. Make it short.
In that master plan would be definitely a lot of emphasis on interaction between everybody in that ecosystem, and I think that still lacks.
The enterprise players are very much in love still with their own business model. Their beautiful licensing income. Do you feel that they could do more, but they won't because they have no incentive to do that? Go towards mobility and even cloud solutions?
It will change for them, and they will get heavier into this game.
Partly because you're challenging them?
No, I don't think so. I think the form factor is challenging them, and then it's moving away from the laptop to the tablet, and I think that's where that movement will accelerate.
Yeah. What's going to be your top 2 agenda points for 2012?
The vision for our company is really to continue to move even more deeply into the multi-device strategy.
Multi-device or multi-platform?
Multi-device and multi-platform, they are in sync with one another, yeah. And continue to come out with innovative services.
Surprised me with a service that we didn't know of, that you're working on.
A particular service that is talked about is MVS, and that is mobile voice. You have data that needs to be secure, but also voice. If it is done correctly, can save organizations a significant amount of money.
Thank you very much for this interview.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
This was Move the Big MTV. See you next time.